Most likely to become an alcoholic. Most likely to be a stay-at-home mom or dad. Most likely to become the most wealthy of the friend group. Most likely to never get married.
I'm sliding, I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. First things first, let me get that introduction. We on.
Who's the thickest? Who's most likely to get arrested? Who's the craziest? Who's the most popular? Who gets the most attention from other guys? Who has the best taste in guys? Who's the sensitive one? Who's the meanie? Who's the prettiest? Who's the best at advice?
Who always has to be a heartbreaker? Who is most likely to be a drama queen? Who is most likely to get married first? Who is most likely to die of something stupid? Who is most likely to embarrass themselves in front of their crush? Who is most likely to get arrested? Who is most likely to always be late? Who is most likely to laugh at the wrong?
Who's most likely to fart loudly in a crowded room? Who's most likely to cry while watching a sad movie? Most likely to have more than 5 children? Who's the smartest? Who would give all their money to charity? Most likely to kill someone? Who's first to die in a zombie apocalypse? Most likely to not take a shower for a week? Most likely to blow all their money in Las Vegas? Most likely to ask a stupid question? Most likely to throw a fit in a game of Monopoly? Most likely to shave their head?
Okay, what zodiac sign is most likely to? Duet or use the sound and pick what zodiac sign you think. Most likely to be famous. Most likely to keep a secret. Most likely to not keep a secret. Most likely to bottle up their feelings inside and then flip out all randomly. Most likely to argue with a 5-year-old because they need to be right. And most likely to be the first one who pulls up when you call them and say someone's trying to fight you.
Who's most likely to in your friend group, but I created the audio because I don't like the other versions on TikTok. Most likely to read all the messages in the group chat but never respond. Most likely to dress up or look presentable when everyone else looks like a hobo. Most likely to hold the door for everyone in your friend group and then other random people passing by. Most likely to change the conversation into anything about them. Most likely to become an influencer or vlogger or famous in any way, shape, or form. Most likely to be telling a story, but it gets really confusing because they tangent to other topics or stories along the way. Most likely to give the best advice for any life issues or minor inconveniences. Who's most likely to spend all their money on food? Just on food. Most likely to talk to a manager or employee because they got your friend or your friend group's orders wrong. Most likely to make up an excuse not to hang out just so they can stay at home. Most likely to help other people in your friend groups cheat or complete their assignments for them. Most likely to trip in public and fall on their face. Most likely to spend their night on a toilet seat yakking. Most likely to have a positive pregnancy test.
Who's most likely to be a reality TV star? Who's most likely to hook up with a random guy? Who's the biggest flirt? Who's most likely to get into a bar fight? Who's most likely to sleep through class? Who's most likely to marry an athlete? Who's most likely to get arrested? Who would bail you out if you needed them to? Who is the friend that gets everyone to go out? Who is most likely to crash their car? Who has the biggest problem with liking boys who don't give them the time of day? Who's the funniest? Who's the smartest? Who's hooked up with the most people? Who's most likely to get a stupid tattoo? Who has the biggest nicotine addiction? Who will get married or have kids first?
Who's the meanest? Most likely to get into a fight? Most emotional? Most likely to do weird things in public? Most likely to get pregnant after a one-night stand? Who catches feelings quickest? Most likely to break someone's heart? Who's the funniest?